Hey folks, John Pelham. Missed being with y'all last week, but we had a wonderful trip to Raleigh, North Carolina to visit our granddaughter and her family. She is a professor of dance at North Carolina State, and great granddaughter Eleanor was the hit of the show. We thoroughly enjoyed it, had a great trip. Tired, got back in Saturday night, and I really haven't spent as much time as I should getting ready, but I wanted to share with you a little bit from Pastor Justin's sermon on Sunday, where he introduced a new four-part sermon series on sacred music. And just a few of the highlights of his sermon, and then just a brief outline of what his intent is for the remainder of this series. He said, we try to reduce the truth of God to a set of factual propositions that can be known in the head by dates and times and propositions. Sacred music conveys the love, the grace, and the peace of God, not just information about the love, grace, and peace of God, but the love, grace, and peace of God themselves. He had a quote from Bonhoeffer, "Music is the language of the children of God." And then a quote from a 12th century nun by the name of Hildegard. There is the music of the heaven in all creative things, and we've forgotten how to hear it. And I think this series that they're starting this week, this past week, is going to help to kind of address the importance of music in our lives. It's one thing to read and see and watch and participate, maybe. It's another thing to hear the message sung. And he says for the next 4 weeks, this is a quote, these are quotes from his most recent weekly newsletter. For the next 4 weeks, we'll be embarking together in a sacred music series. We will look together at how music in the church has offered avenues of learning, meaning making, and spiritual renewal across generations, musical preference, and religious life. Music is a mystery that binds us together with one another and with the God of the cosmos. And he's challenging each of us in our church to, during this series, we're inviting each of us as members of the choir of the congregation to share a song that is sacred to us. It can be a song that's traditionally religious or something totally secular. We'll be compiling a playlist of songs available to the whole church to listen to throughout these 4 weeks and hopefully beyond. Music is all around us and means different things to many of us. Perhaps when we offer a song that is sacred or meaningful to us, we offer it a bit of our own authentic self to be shared in community. And it's interesting when you start thinking about it and talking with people about what is your favorite song, what are your favorite music types. Interesting how much you'll get similarity with others. He asked us to compile that list, to send our suggestions in, and that list will be compiled and will be shared with all of us. And we can go on YouTube or whatever our music source is and listen to what other people think are important to them. And hope you'll do that. I appreciate you watching me, and we'll be back next week with probably a follow-on to what we're doing these the next 3 weeks during this sermon series. Thanks a bunch. See you next week. Bye-bye.